of the Information Overload training course. Okay, so let's jump in and find out what it's all about. You sit down at your desk first thing in the morning and start to work. You've a lot of reports to read, at least 70 emails to reply to, phone calls to make, and 4 meetings to attend. Looking at the amount of work you need to do, you begin to wish you had a few techniques to help you organise everything. Welcome to the 21st century experience of information overload. Your brain just wasn't designed to handle the environment you inhabit. You see, when you overload your brain with too many tasks at the same time, you're very likely to experience feelings of confusion and anxiousness. And you may find you're not able to concentrate very well either. Ultimately, your decision-making and planning will grow more and more unresourceful. Your brain simply loses track of where you are and forgets what you're supposed to be doing. This brain overload can ultimately have a huge impact on your effectiveness, your productivity, and your overall performance at work. It's also responsible for rising levels of workplace stress, and in the long term has a damaging impact on staff morale and motivation. It seems a little crazy then that we've created an environment that's full of attention-grabbing information. Think about the huge amounts of data you're confronted with that comes from new communication technologies. Ironically, the very technology we designed to make our lives easier as knowledge workers. Taking an information overload training course, you'll learn how to use the latest insights from neuroscience to work in a more brain-friendly way and create habits and practices that will result in you becoming more effective, more productive, more creative, and a less stressed knowledge worker. The brain-friendly tools and techniques we introduce throughout the course are there to facilitate and support this objective. Techniques such as mind mapping, effective reading, memory and learning strategies. You'll take ownership of these and develop a plan of action to take back to your business and personal lives. This action plan leads to an overall behavioural change that will result in a greater optimisation of your time and your energy, allowing for rich returns in productivity, effectiveness, enhanced levels of motivation, and a more balanced lifestyle. There are 7 key areas you'll cover when you sit on an information overload course that will give you the techniques you need to become more productive, creative, less stressed, and more richly rewarded. Information overload, what it is, what's the cause, and the profound effect it has on your brain, and what you can do about it. To be able to use your brain more productively, powerfully, and creatively, you need to know something about its physical properties, its characteristics, and most importantly, how to take care of it. Maybe you've already experienced mind mapping, but whether you have or haven't, you'll learn what it is, its huge benefits, how to create one, and where and why you would use it. Understanding what memory is and how it works is your key to learning faster and recalling more of what you've learnt. You'll learn several techniques for increasing your brain's natural capacity for learning and committing information into memory, and how to improve your ability to remember the key points of a presentation, takeaways from meetings, or the names of people you meet. In order to be able to head off information overload, an ability to be able to read more quickly has become almost a necessity as a knowledge worker. When you enrol on this course, you'll learn why you read at the speed you do, as well as some tips and techniques for improving your reading speed and your reading efficiency. Goals are an incredibly brain-friendly way to become more productive and effective in your work, and you'll learn some of the reasons why and how goal setting can actually help you. Finally, motivation. Studies show that the brain processes information and supports knowledge creation and management 70 to 90% better if you're motivated. When you take part in this course, you'll learn how to access your inner motivation to move you forward in your business field. Now, whether you're considering the in-class or live virtual course, both culminate in what we call the Golden Triangle Focus Hour. This is where you'll have the opportunity to put into practice all of the invaluable learning you'll take with you from the course. This exercise is designed to support your transition from the classroom back to your workplace. And in addition, it gives you a golden opportunity to experience working for 1 full hour in a focused way without any distractions at all. So, here's a snapshot of what previous delegates on our course have said about our training. This is the most useful training I've gotten in years. Brilliant. The information and techniques are of so much value in all aspects of my life, not just work related, lifelong skills I now have in my toolkit. Informative, entertaining and fascinating. One of the most exciting and instructive training I've ever attended. Working on the Golden Triangle exercise at the end of the course was a brilliant use of time. We were able to summarise what we'd learned and make a concrete plan for how we will apply it. So we're really looking forward to welcoming you to one of our courses very soon. Thank you.